off YouTube. We got a little spoiler there. I don't know what that's off of. And wait, we got another lady here on the end. I'll check out this big box. Big Napa box. 100. So that's pretty good for that big of a box. And then we got this one. We're on 127, you see it right there. We're north of Greenville, Ohio, and south of Celina. And we're just, we're 2 days early. This is a Tuesday before the garage sales start. We're just out seeing what is open. A lot of people like to start early in the north and head south. So we're at the north end of the 127 sale, so we're just seeing what is open. We passed one place earlier. They weren't tarped up yet. And we're coming up past another one. And it looks like it is open. Yeah, that was open. And we'll cruise up a little bit farther. Another stop, just a little bit, about a quarter mile up the road. I see tents up, so we'll stop in. Call it the Big Chicken. It's about 6-8 miles south of Celina. And we have a lot of tents set up. So we'll stop in here and see what they have. You can see the Big Chicken right there. And the 127 sign. And just talking to this couple, they started down in Greenville yesterday, Florida, and they're heading north. So always interesting to see the plates from all over the place. We'll take a quick walk around. $8 for some bowls. $50 for a grill. Some, I believe these are Repops, but they're still pretty sharp looking. $12 each for bottle caps. $39 for the old sewing machine treadles. I see something back here I think is pretty neat. Being I'm a car guy and I like Petroliana. $49 for that. But these guys caught my eye. $275 for that one, and $175 for this one. Let's take a quick look inside. I really like these. So it seems pretty pricey for one that the inside's missing. Let's check this one out. And the insides are all there. So very nice. They've got one mover beside it. And again, $175 on this one. If you're into furniture, this is, I would say this is maybe vintage. It's not antique. It's painted up antique. Vintage toys. This is a good one right here. It's a popular tractor right there. 50/20. $29. Yeah, we got some vintage plates back here. $5 a piece. Not a bad price. Something to throw on the wall. Probably work with you if you buy more than one. And just give you a quick idea what's in here. We have a nice display of knives here. Some name brands. And also have some nice vintage tools. Old braces, files, chisels. $69 for the old stool. That's pretty unique looking. And some old suitcases. lot of people like this stuff for display nowadays. So we're going to be moving on to some of the other tents. And we've got space still open, not filled here. They've got a tent all set up, ready to go right next to them. And so we'll take a quick walk through. We got some beer stuff, $10. And some vintage toys, $17. Some advertising. It's kind of neat. Let's check this out. Dr. Pepper. I do not know what it is. Put in the comments if you know what that is, but it's some kind of heater thing. Because it's got that little coil on there. $80. Some almost like raccoons. If you like raccoons, there you go. Whole case full. And we got stuff on this side, stuff on this side, vintage lunch buckets, Bonanza, $30. Poles for drawers, Ohio State stuff, more advertising, and some antique furniture, some sleds over there. Just giving you a quick overview of what's out here on a Tuesday. And like I said, we got an empty spot over there, and we'll head up here to the corner. We're at the Big Chicken in just south of Celina, and I like this gentleman's display here. He's got this table set up, so it looks like an old wagon. That's really neat. He's got the chair there, and we'll check out that DeKalb sign. We're in farm country, so it's always neat to see these old Masonite signs, and that's pretty neat. He's got an old branding iron over there. What we got on that branding iron?
I think 50.
50? What's it say on it?
It's just the letters RMJ.
So if you have initials RMJ, right there you go. And $50 for this DeKalb Masonite sign. He's got some bells for whatever you need bells for.
You can choose which one you like. Listen to this. There, and then this one sounds like Christmas.
Yeah, that one sounds more authentic right there. Pretty nice. He's got a great selection. Oh, this flag right here, almost went past it. 48 stars. Put in the comments who the last two states were, because it's not all 50. We're missing 2. So it's got 48. Yeah, comment if you know what the last 2 states were admitted into the Union. He's got a lot of nice, these are imported from Mexico. Blankets back here. No tariffs on them. Prices you see right here. And if you buy extra, we work with them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he says if you buy extra, he will work with you. So he's got some great old plates. If you like old license plates, he's got them from all over the place. Minnesota, Missouri, Indiana, Ohio. But this Indiana set right here he's got. It says 1 through 94 consecutive. These plates right here, starts with number 1. Every county in Indiana has its own plate. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I missed it right there. 3, 4, 5. All the way to 94. This is a complete set of 1964 plates with every county in it. So that's $400. That's like $4 a plate. That would be a great wall art, especially for Hoosiers. And if you're like and it's red and white. I mean, it's Hoosiers colors. So that is like a must buy if you're a Hoosier license plate collector. That thing is just kick ass. He's got this gun holsters and stuff over here. Really nice tooling to work on them.
All leather.
All leather. From 45 to 80, in between. And if you buy more than one, like everything else, he works with you. More license plates. He has some Amish stuff over here. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. We'll check that out. It's not a buggy. First before we get over there, we got some other neat old plates. These used to come out of cereal boxes, but look at the dates. 50s. These are the ones from back in the 50s. $5. My license plate collectors, check these out. Those are really cool. Those are your old disabled veterans tags. And but this one over here, yeah, Amish stuff. This is the first year. Is that correct? Or one of the first years?
Yeah, one of the first years.
For the horse-drawn vehicles for the Amish when they started having to put plates on their buggies in Indiana. So we got 64, 65, or 56, 55. Wow. So yeah, very early. Very early one, 64. We have some more over on this other side.
70s.
Vintage Ohio plate there. So yeah, those are really unique. Some more of the little guys out of the cereal boxes. So yeah, just a great selection. And even more Amish. This is the modern stuff over here, $6 each. And these are all the modern plates you might see on an Amish horse-drawn carriage. So yeah, just a really, really interesting collection back there. Cow hides, ponchos. We got bull skulls. Just a good selection here. So one of the places is be a good stop for you on the 127 sales. Oh, we don't want to forget our wooden Indians. So yeah, a little bit of everything here. It's got a good selection of stuff. And also vintage toys. And some yard art on top of that. All stainless steel. And we've got old signs here. Road signs, or traffic signals, I should call them. Just taking a quick overview of some more stuff here. At the Big Chicken. These people are still setting up, or she might be buying. We've still got some empty spots where people haven't moved in yet. Maybe haven't sold the spots either. And we'll check a little bit of cast iron here. Number 8 pan, 27, so I'm guessing it's not branded. And it is not. Some stoneware, some glassware. Ooh, it's not good. Flat tire. And some china. Little variety. And back here in this corner, my friend Kenny Roth used to always set up. Fortunately, he has passed. So we'll see who our new people are here. And Kenny will be missed, that's for sure. He had a great personality. And a little variety, some of these shirts. And we'll walk over and see what we got next door. By the way, the t-shirts are $1 each. And this one is not open, or maybe it is. We got a pedal car down here, we'll just check it out. Little fire chief. Antiques in here. And I'll keep moving. I got a lot more to hit yet today. You have some Hall pottery right there. $12. Vintage vinyl. Crates. Oh, I got the ball mason. Sometimes those can be handy for our canners. Lots of stoneware. $15 to $25. Looks like we have some canteens and military items up there. And we're gonna stop at our last stop for the Big Chicken. Got a boogie board, 28 bucks. Several croquet sets. Little dugout. I guess you call it a bowl. Let me know what you call that. Well, it's all hand worked. I like this vintage toy set right here. 3-piece set. Something a little more modern. How you doing today? Where's home at?
Huh?
Where's home at?
East of here, Indian Lake.
Indian Lake, not too far. That's good. Indian Lake, that explains this really cool little Chris Craft boat here. With a pretty little lady in back. Perfect for somebody that's got a house on the lake right there. Gotta have that. Got great old toys. Lots of sleighs. And we got a Harley Davidson sign. That might be from the 90s maybe, I'm guessing. But yeah, a lot of good stuff here at the Big Chicken. Got some chicken waterers. And there's our chicken, and we're going to be heading towards Celina. See what else is going on Tuesday before going to my 7-sail start. Okay, we've traveled just about 3 or 4 miles from the Big Chicken, and we're coming up on Johnston Road. You'll see, you might want to check this one out. I don't know how much is open here on a Tuesday, but normally this is a good little road to jump off 127 onto, because this place will probably have a garage sale going. And about every other house through here will have a garage sale. So we have one up here on the left. And we have another one up here on the right. It'll be back in that barn with that old classic truck. And another one here. They're still setting up on the left. And this one, maybe no. So we might have to go 3 or 4 more houses. And as you can see, we have another one up here on the left. And another one up here on the left, another one up here on the right. Now, once you get north of Van Wert, you don't see stuff like this. This is, you'll see the best stuff between Van Wert and Greenville. Theirs is not set up yet, but there'll be another one over here. And we have a young lady up here selling lemonade, and they'll probably have a garage sale. Yes, they will. It's later this week. And another one over here to the right, back there. And this barn back here, you see the tent set up already. Right behind all these trees. They will have another one back there. So several not even a quarter mile off of 127. So Johnston Road, Coldwater Creek Road. You might want to jump off and check those out. Just giving you a little heads up. And a note, if you don't get off 127, there is a big tent sale on 127 in the same area by Coldwater Creek, just south of Celina. We just went about a half mile or a couple miles outside Celina, and there's another sale over there. And so you don't go very far and you have garage sales. So definitely a good area. This boathouse up here on the right will also have to be open Friday and possibly Saturday for a garage sale as well. And when you're coming into Celina, a great little place to stop and get a meal is this Boardwalk Cafe here. It's right on the lake. It feels like you're some Bahama exotic location. It's right on the lake. It's really cool looking. They've got an old tugboat out back for the bar. And yeah, just a great place to stop in for a meal or just sit and check out some of the scenery of the lake here by the lighthouse. The south end of Celina, there won't be too many garage sales. Maybe some of the small businesses will have 127 specials. You might see some stuff sitting out in front of their stores. But for the most part, you won't see anything until you get to the north end of town. And like I said, they'll have specials for 127 sale. If it's Friday or Saturday, this will be busy. This is a tree-lined area of Main Street in Celina, and you might want to start looking for a parking spot as soon as you can because there won't be many available. Right now, the only one that's setting up is right here. And you see plates from all over the place, people picking these sales, but this one actually is open, so we'll slip across the street and check it out. If you're coming through early, this is one of the places. This guy's been doing antiques for probably 50 years. He knows his stuff. $80. And I assume it has something to do with quilting. You can tell me. Very vintage barber chair. Look at that bed. Great little pedal car. Oh, I like the old. Wow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, certainly. It's got something early from the 70s and stuff.
Airborne fuel injection system. And it looks like it's for small block Chevy. Wow, that is awesome. Being a car guy, I really like that. Wow, great old gauge collection. Photo Guzzi. Some old tools, some I think it's Watt pottery maybe. Yep, some Watt pottery. Some mannequins that you can have fun with. All spindle drawers, towing. I love all the old lights. The brass he's got polished up real nice. Some Oilers. Let's get a little bit more antiques in here than they used to have.
First day I bought a two-bay white, metal wall.
Check out them vintage ice skates. Wow. Yeah, a lot of unique stuff. Some vintage hubcaps. Definitely watch these on the. Sometimes you'll find a vintage hubcap for $1, and you might find a whole set for $4. Oh, check out that tailgate. For my new idea, guys. That is pretty awesome. Pack of Coke. And check this out. Meat slicer. I don't see a price on that. Oh. Like John Deere boys, right here we go. 4 John Deere weights. 200 for, I can't tell if it's each or for all. I assume it's for all. And yeah, nice little stuff here. And we'll head on down the road. And we go just another block, and there's another place setting up right now. And up here at this church, they're setting up. So as you can see this week, it's going to be a lot going on in Celina. I know around the corner, the next block over, you can kind of see that. You can't see for the trees right now, but they're setting up quite a few tents there. And there'll be more, yeah, here you can see another tent around the corner here. And that'll be it to the end of town. And we're just a few miles outside Celina. And this will be possibly my last stop of the day. But we'll give you an idea of what's here. Greg raised his goats here, so that's why I called him the goat farmer. And we'll stop in and check out all this junk, treasures. When you pull up to the barn with all the rusty stuff, outside of Celina, about 2 miles north, you'll see it has got goats out behind. It's Greg's place. And don't see a price on it, so you have to ask him. But lots of rusty stuff. But a lot of interesting stuff. He sells a lot every year. Some old hay tongs. Yeah, good luck getting through it sometimes. But what you want to do is you have to make sure you make it back to his barn. There's a lot of stuff inside that barn. So car parts, whimsical stuff. I don't know if it's a dollar wagon or what it is, but you probably make a deal. Golf clubs over there. And we'll make our way back to the barn. Little tractors. Greg has a pretty good selection of pedal tractors back here.
Yeah.
245 on that little Deere. 700 on that vintage Ford. And he has a lot of nice signs out there too. The Holstein one's pretty nice. And we'll slip inside the barn here. Greg's always got interesting stuff in his barn. More signs outside the door. And you can see once you walk in, it is like almost like an antique store. Old Bud Light signs, old beer signs, Brewmania. Lots of vintage toys, if you're into toys, Coca-Cola stuff. More beer stuff. Lighting, antique furniture. Lots of games and toys. Washboards. And Greg is usually very negotiable on prices if you start to bundle. So if you see multiple things you like, he will help you out. So we'll move through a little bit faster. We have a bunch of vintage old Ohio license plates back there. Lots of Petroliana. You can see lots of oil. Cans, jugs, vintage tools, yardsticks, Super Lube, Singer Oil, 45. Little bitty cans, aviation stuff. More old license plates. Some old Kennedy tool chest. Lots of vintage tools back there. And we'll cut over here because I know he's got some signs on this wall. And more signs up there. And more signs over here. So if you're into signs, especially agricultural ones, Greg's a great place to stop. And vintage plates as well. He has a pretty good selection here. And it looks like you might have to ask on some of the stuff because I don't see prices on everything. And we've left the building and we're come back out and I see just unique stuff. Check this out. Of course, I guess I'm looking at it wrong. It's a Packard grill. And there's why I was calling it that. You see all the goats back there. If you need a gas can. Just all kinds of random stuff. Especially bicycles. So this will be my last stop for today. I have to head out to the farm, so I can't go any farther, unfortunately. But I hope this is helping you people that want to get out early, get an idea what to look for, where to stop, what's open, what's not. And one day maybe I'll be able to make that long trip from up north of Michigan down to Alabama. I'm just checking out these two outboard motors. Unfortunately, no prices. And look back there. Great big arbor press. And some more vintage stuff over here. Lots of vintage stuff. And we got our old oil storage units. And really good price on them. $75 a piece. In Portland, I see these things for like $300. So if you're interested, not too bad. For our decorating people, we've got an old sleigh. Definitely needs some work. Not much money on that one either. And I keep seeing more things at Greg's before I leave. this shuffleboard / bowling machine. May need a little work, but it is a Bally unit. And but he said $350. But if you buy more items, he'll definitely work with you on the price. So if you want a nice vintage gaming thing for your house, that is one unique piece right there. I know I told you at Greg's place that'd be the last place we'd stop, but I'm just gonna turn around here because this woods, it's kind of full houses. Everybody has garage sales here too. So right now I only see 1 or 2 people set up, but this is definitely another stop. That's only another mile down the road from Greg's. Now I won't go clear to Van Wert today because the Van Wert Fairgrounds, which isn't open until Thursday, will have 300 vendors. So that's definitely one to stop at. But there'll be quite a few garage sales back here, not just this one. They'll have this filled pretty full. So we can see what's there. Okay, there's another garage sale about a mile from the one in the woods and about 2 miles from the goat farm. And then this church up here will be full of them by Thursday. Right now it looks like there's 1 person, 2 people set up. And what we'll do is we're going to go to the halfway point, which is Mercer, little town of Mercer. Okay, we are at the edge of the little town of Mercer. There's a Motor Inn right here. And it's a good place for breakfast if you're in the area. And then up ahead, we're about 15 miles from Van Wert, if you saw that sign. And we're going to be pulling in up here on the right, this tent right here. And this place will be completely full of tents by Saturday. These empty spots will not be here. We're outside Mercer. We've got a fairly clean Honda 450R. That gentleman said $4,500. So if you're looking for a nice quad, right there you go. We're gonna stop in his little tent here and check out some of his good stuff. Original pipe.
Yep. Or no, it's got that.
Okay, that's from something else right there. But they got a lot of cut-off blades. It's got some hunting gear. Lots of tools though. If you needed some tools, good place to stop. Stencils, miscellaneous, 4 for $1. Go through and find the missing sockets you don't have anymore. What I saw was handy. Check in here. These are already turned down drill bits, big drill bits. Turned down to fit in your regular, has never been used. Turned down, $1. How many times do you wish you had a big drill bit like that turned down already? Look at that long extension. But yeah, that's a great deal right there. $20 for a nice little vise. He's got a lot of tools, gauge pins. Where'd that gauge pin set? Transfer punches, tap sets, hole punchers for leather, pipe wrenches, just a lot of tools. Some big stuff. Lots of drill bit index sets. And they are loaded. Yep, they're loaded. Ready to go. Socket sets. So definitely a good place to stop in and get some tools. Fairgrounds is not open today. It will not open till Thursday. They let the guys in Wednesday to set up. We're checking out here at Mercer. They got a lot of Longenberger baskets. You can see the prices: $18, $10. I think that was $3, $8. So much less than the original prices. Some of the collector's plates, a lot of stuff for the ladies. We got some glassware. I think that's some precious moments back there. And we'll go out front and see what we got out here. But I appreciate you sticking around till the end. We got a 50-cent table, glassware, great for cut flowers. And but yeah, thanks for sticking around to the end. will continue this journey tomorrow. And we'll check out our ladies out front. What do we got out here? We got this one. I hope I don't get kicked off YouTube. We got a little spoiler there. I don't know what that's off of. And wait, we got another lady here on the end. I'll check out this big box. Big Napa box. 100. So that's pretty good for that big of a box. And then we got this one. So, but yeah, thanks again for watching 127 garage sales here on Hyper channel. And please like and subscribe.